Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, everybody. I'm Vikrant Kapoor. I'm CMD of Angels Paradise. Today, I have a very special guest with me who is Ms Gunisha. She's running Eat Well Nutrition in Amritsar, and she is absolutely, I would say, not famous in India, but I would say she's, famous around in so many countries. She does all the consultation. I'll just brief you about Ms Gunisha. Gunisha Khurana, she is founder of Eat Well Diet and Nutrition Center, founder of eatwellonline.in, certified specialist in advanced diet and nutrition by BFY Mumbai and Progressive Fitness USA DNHE, diet, nutrition and health services by IGNU, working in nutrition industry since 2006. और that's something means I think आप मैम तब से इसमें you are working तब से 2006 में कोई concept भी नहीं था कि
yeah
हाँ कि कोई
actually
diet
I was one of the very first, and I remember opening my clinic in Amritsar and people didn't even know what whole wheat bread was. So that was like the biggest challenge that I faced, educating people. But now I think everybody's come around. Ab to bahut people are very aware nowadays. So it's amazing to see the change.
Yeah, that's true. और बहुत अच्छा हुआ है ये because पंजाबीज और अमृतसर के लाइफ स्टाइल में फूड बहुत डोमिनेंट रोल प्ले करता है और फूड ऐसा तला हुआ फ्राइड मिठाइयाँ और अमृतसर इज सो मच फेमस फॉर इट्स फूड तो और जितना भी अमृतसर फेमस है फूड सारा जंक फूड है कोई भी हेल्दी फूड नहीं है सो इट्स पीपल लाइक यू who have brought a transformation.
But that's a good part that I feel nowadays, that I get so many people from various walks of life who you would not even think would be on a diet plan. Some farmers come in and various walks of life that you would not even think they would think of starting a diet. And people have become very aware now. But Amritsar is a city of food. We are Punjabis and food is in our blood, I think. Like, we can't stay without eating
it's
like
in
good
our
food.
Blood. Yeah, it's in our blood. Very true, very true. And I think if lockdown mein people are missing food very badly, kulcha and aloo puri and
really
chole, sattura.
But I think in a way the lockdown has been so good, I feel, because we are finally eating home cooked food. If you see Instagram and social media, everybody's become a master chef and everybody's making stuff at home and people are being so innovative, and it's such a joy to watch that people are becoming so experimental with home cooked food. So even if they're making pizzas or burgers, they're making them at home, and that's amazing. That's a good part.
And that would that's very healthy even. घर में अगर आप junk food भी बनाओगे, that also becomes healthy.
Exactly.
Because
exactly.
मसाला और तेल में बड़ा ध्यान रखते हैं फिर उसके अंदर. चलो that's wonderful.
Makes
But इसी context में बच्चों की जो डाइट हैबिट्स हैं वो लॉकडाउन से पहले भी वही थी और लॉकडाउन के बाद भी वही है. तो पेरेंट्स के लिए आज भी चैलेंज है बच्चों को खाना खिलाना. और जो मेरे को बहुत ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस आए थे हमारे एंजल्स पैराडाइज स्कूल के पेरेंट्स के, जो हमारी अमृतसर में ब्रांचेस है, वी हैव गॉट ब्रांचेस इन पंजाब एंड हरियाणा. मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस ऐसे थे कि खाता कुछ नहीं है, इसको चॉकलेट ही चाहिए या इसको चिप्स ही चाहिए और कुछ खाता नहीं है. तो आई जस्ट कम टू फ्यू ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस which I'll just put on your screen, and you can just see the first question. Ajit Nagar branch, which parents ask, is there any specific recommendation for management of constipation among toddler? It's Prayan is the student of Ajit Nagar Angels Paradise Ajit Nagar branch in nursery class, so he must be 3 years old, around 3 and a half.
Oh, great.
And so there the question is about management of constipation.
Yeah, sure. So see, the thing about constipation that you have to pay attention to is how much fiber are you putting in your child's diet. When we are packing a tiffin or we are planning a meal, we don't think, oh wow, I've given my child so much calcium, I've given my child so much protein. We don't think like that. It's all availability. कि क्या हमसे जल्दी easy हो रहा है, बच्चे के टिफिन में डाल दिया, बच्चा स्कूल से आ रहा है. So what I would recommend was, for management of constipation, is to increase the non-dairy fiber and fluid intake in your diet. So fluid is a very important part of our intake. Water is actually considered a macronutrient, not a micronutrient. So water intake check कीजिए आप बच्चे का कि how much is the child intaking, how much fiber you're putting in the diet. So fiber can even be an easy form like a fruit juice if the child is not eating a fruit. That can be an easy way to make the child eat more fiber. Broccoli, peas, whole grain cereal, adding extra fiber in the roti of a child, all these simple things can help you to relieve the constipation. Number three that I would say is a very important part is exercise. So you have to see the movement of a child. Like these days, you see kids are engrossed on phones or tablets, and the physical activity is not being looked after. So you have to also see the food intake, the fluid intake, and the physical activity of the child, which can also lead to constipation. So another trick I'll give you to increase the fiber content of a child, what I found very interesting was children love popcorn, right? So popcorn is actually a very, very interesting form of fiber, and it can actually help, increase your fiber intake in the child. So yogurt is a probiotic, which is also good gut bacteria, because for normal functioning of the intestines, you need good, healthy gut bacteria. Also, like I would say again and again, plenty of water and no sugary or caffeinated beverages, please. That really hampers your child's digestive system. I hope that's good enough
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
that's quite
recommendations.
sensible advice,
Yeah.
for the parents जिनको ये constipation की problem आ रही है, and this is also
Mm.
applicable to other students कि उनको ये complication ना आए, because parents generally
Exactly. Yeah.
easy way out ढूंढते हैं कि चलो जो मेरा बच्चा खाना खा रहा है वो उसको दे दो, without
दे
thinking
दो.
कि जैसे
Yeah.
आपने अपनी पहली लाइन में ही बोला कि without thinking कि इसमें कितना फाइबर है या कितना क्या है, बस खा ले मेरा बच्चा, बस वो सोच के दे दे, तो इट्स क्वाइट यूजफुल.
And
और
it's
अभी
become like a duty, these days. Like mother bhi rush mein hai, father bhi rush mein hai, and everybody bas khana do. And it's not about that you're neglecting your child, but it's just our lives. They were always in a rush. So that's why I'm saying again and again, this lockdown is a wonderful way to experience meal times with your children and see their eating habits and get to know them better. And what can you contribute towards, giving them a healthier upbringing. I think this is a wonderful time to observe that.
absolutely, absolutely right. Yeah, I'll just shift to the second question now, and the
Sure.
second question and the third question is quite similar.
Yeah.
Means rather there were two, three more similar questions, but we have clubbed it into one.
Yeah.
My son is very choosy about the food. ये अजीत नगर branch Angels Paradise की Bhavraj, he's in nursery. Or third question is also similar. My kid is very poor and fussy eater. Like nowadays, kids don't want to eat healthy food; they just love fast food. Abhijit
Yeah. True.
Basant Avenue branch. So they have all, they were quite similar questions. They were fussy
True.
eater. They're choosy about the food. They want to eat junk food. They don't eat healthy food. पेरेंट्स जैसे वो देना चाहते हैं हेल्दी खाना, बट सभी पेरेंट्स का एक बहुत बड़ा मेजर प्रॉब्लम है कि बच्चे नहीं खाते हैं, तो इसका हम
Yeah.
क्या सोल्यूशन दे सकते हैं पेरेंट्स को?
Sure. See, these days it is very normal, trust me, for a child to be fussy eater. So if your child is a fussy eater, first of all, I would tell the parents, please don't stress about it. Like relax. Every child these days is a fussy eater, and they're very smart children these days. They have a mind of their own. If you notice, you run a kindergarten, I'm sure you know children have a mind of their own. So it is very important for the child development that that they're going to be choosy about their food. And one day they may like some food that they love it, and the next day they may hate it. So all these things, parents experience this roller coaster ride, which is very natural. And I would say don't worry, as they get older, definitely I guarantee you they get less fussier. But just a couple of pointers that I would like to tell you for the second question. Like my kid is a very poor and fussy eater, and he doesn't want to eat food, but they love junk food. So I would say make meal times at home a happy time. Like it should not be about stressed out, that khao jaldi khao, khate kyun nahi tum, hum jaise bachchon ko डांटते हैं. Let's make it a happy meal eating time. And I would say never force your child into trying a particular kind of food if they have an aversion to it. Like let it be, let go. Indian parents को let go नहीं आता. We want to कि हमको पता है ये अच्छा है तो हम करवा के रहेंगे. So I think let's take it easy. Also, if he's really fussy about it, don't bring it to the attention of the whole household. You can just ignore it for a little while. Your child's mood will improve. Maybe he's had a bad day in school. Maybe he's had a good day with the teacher. Like, even they have their own mood swings. They're individual people. What I would also suggest was make food fun. Like, how we make sandwiches, cut them into shapes that they learned in school. So, and I would really ask the parents to get the children involved now that they're home into making these things. Like, let's make a sandwich and you make your favorite shape out of it. Few pointers that I would give mothers also is like, say, they love pizza. So, आप roti का ही base ले लो. Take a wheat roti base, make a pizza on that. Make a vegetable pav bhaji at home. I don't even put potato in it. I don't even tell my kids that there's no potato. I just put lots of vegetables and put pav bhaji masala and let them eat it. Make food fun. Like we were talking earlier, even if you make a burger at home and you make a aloo tikki or a cutlet at home, put a lot of veggies in it, put a lot of, you can crust it with the oats crust, you can put extra fiber in the cutlet. Even if you're making a burger at home, instead of mayonnaise, make a hunker dip and use that to make a burger. So you can make your own junk food at home very interestingly, and the kids won't even know about it. Another thing that I would also like to do is disguise the vegetable. Like, say, if your kid is really fussy about not eating sabzi, so what I would suggest is, like, you instead of making different components, like how we tell children dal khao, fulka khao, sabzi khao. So take the dal, sabzi, blend it, put it and knead it in the dough. So you get rotis full of protein, full of vegetables, full of fiber. Wrap them in foil rolls and just give them as a go, as a snack. So as long as the good stuff, homemade, good fiber is going in the body, I don't think you should worry. You should be worried. Also, another idea that I would like to give parents is, like, for kids, make the food interactive. Like, when my kids were small, what I used to do, I used to give them bowls. Like, I would chop little tomato, little cucumber, little sprouts, little anar, little chaat masala, lemon, give them bowls. And I'd say, make your own salad. So that whole play thing, and they're young children, they're going to toss and turn about a sprout salad. They're going to add little color with the pomegranate. They're going to add chaat masala, lemon, and tell them make your own food and eat it. So make it like a really fun activity. I think that really creates like a healthy environment around the food that we're trying to make them eat. Also, encourage children like to make ghar pe, you can make like a frozen yogurt ice cream, just hang the curd, put some lot of fruit in it, freeze it, tell the child, oh wow, you made it yourself. Encourage the child to eat probiotic fruit, vegetables. So it's just these fun things that I think that you should do with your child, and not make eating such a big phobia. So that's the only thing that I would guide you to doing it.
Yeah,
I think lots of
that's
good
wonderful
pointers
tips.
are
Yeah,
given. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
wonderful tips, because I think it's not only important to be a good cook, it's more important to be skillful how to deal with children. और जो मुझे लगता है कि मैम गुनीशा, आप देखिए कि मेरे ख्याल से हम बच्चों को ओवर फीड भी एट टाइम कर रहे होते हैं, कि उनको भूख लगने नहीं देते हम,
Exactly.
उससे पहले कुछ देते
Exactly.
थे खाने को। मान लेते हैं बच्चे को
Exactly.
पेरेंट्स ने चिप्स दे दिए कुछ खाने को, तो उसकी तो भूख खत्म हो गई, अब वो फूड के लिए नहीं क्रेव करेगा। और मेरे ख्याल
Exactly.
से
And
अगर
that's what yeah.
बच्चे को
This
अगर
is
हम
another
थोड़ा सा
point that, yeah,
हंगर गैप ज्यादा दें, कि
true.
टाइम बढ़ा दे, भूख लगे वो अपने आप खाएंगे। Isn't it, can't this formula work as well?
That's wonderful. That's wonderful, because really, to make we are overfeeding our children. That's what I believe in as well. That just because we think, oh, we've got this put into our heads that they need to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and have milk in the evening, and have a snack in the evening. Like, I've seen mothers literally push down a glass of milk and two bread slices and eggs in the evening. And how can you expect a child to eat dinner after that properly?
Yeah, very
So there
true.
should be a balance. There should be a balance. And also with dairy, because you know how milk fills us up very quickly in the evening. A lot of mothers, it's a very quick snack. एक मिल्क शेक बना दो, वो बना के बच्चों को दे दिया. अब dairy in the middle of the day is going to create a hindrance in digestion of other foods later on, also in the evening. So this is what I try and tell everyone, that don't fill your child's stomach up too much with, like, dairy or heavy products. Let them eat as they can. And I would really recommend that you increase a salad or a fruit intake as a mid meal. Even a complete fruit is a meal. Even a banana has like 89 to 90 calories and ample calcium, potassium, fiber. So even a banana is considered a meal. I don't know why we don't look at fruit as food. Like in Punjabi household especially, हम बोलेंगे ओ कुछ नहीं खाया, इसने तो सिर्फ फ्रूट खाया. फ्रूट में भी कैलोरी और फ्रूट में भी न्यूट्रिएंट्स है.
Yeah,
So it
true.
is considered a meal. It is definitely considered a meal. So I would recommend that all your parents, just get a fresh outlook towards food, और हम क्वांटिटी की बजाय क्वालिटी देखें. जैसे एक प्लेट पे हम आमंड्स दे रहे हैं बच्चे को, थोड़े से टिफिन में आमंड्स वॉलनट्स डालें, एक एप्पल डाल दें, वो भी एक मील है बच्चे के लिए. मतलब डू नॉट कंसिडर दैट इट्स नॉट अ मील, बिकॉज you just increase the glycemic index of the meal is low, but उसकी न्यूट्रिशनल वैल्यू बहुत हाई है. तो ऐसे छोटे छोटे आप मील पैटर्न्स अगर बच्चों में डालें तो आई एम श्योर. एंड सबसे पहले तो you have to understand that I've written this down quite broadly on my notes, that be a good role model for your children. It is very important that they see you eating right, choosing. देखो आप रेस्टोरेंट जाके स्वीट कॉर्न सूप भी ऑर्डर कर रहे हो, बटर चिकन खा रहे हो, बटर नान खा रहे हो, तो बच्चा grows up eating those things only. The child is not going to order a healthy salad or healthy snacks when they grow up. They're going to exactly eat the way you eat. So let's be good role models for them, you know.
Very true, very true, very true. Wonderful suggestions you've given. I think it is rather applicable to even teenagers, not only to
Yeah.
children. Yeah. So I'll just
True.
come to the next question. This is Kuwar Pratap Singh, Ajit Nagar branch. I want to know proper and balanced diet of the kid. What should we have? What should what should we have to give? How much milk is required for proper functioning of body? Means basically I think ये आपने पहले भी आंसर दिया है मिल्क के लिए, बट बच्चे की
Yeah, I'll just
आइडियल
repeat
बैलेंस
certain.
डाइट
Yeah.
क्या होनी चाहिए सुबह से लेकर रात तक? दैट्स
Sure.
समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन.
See, first of all, understand one thing, that school age children need to eat all five food groups. They need to have their carbohydrates, they need their proteins, they need vitamins, minerals, fiber, fats also. So don't, I mean, just get out of the house होना चाहिए ये chips packets coke जो हम shortcuts लेते हैं आगे भी. I think I've got an answer on chips and all. So here, what is a proper balanced diet for kids is जो 5 food groups total आपकी plate में हो. ठीक है? Healthy foods, growth and development और learning ability के लिए भी बच्चे के लिए बहुत जरूरी है. If the digestion system of the child is not correct, the child will not be able to even pay attention in class. Like
Yes.
I say that to a lot of school children, coming to me, their mothers think they have an attention problem or they're not comfortable. Maybe if the stomach is not clear in the morning or the child is hungry, how is he going to pay attention in class? जब हमें भूख लग गई होती है हमारा पूरा ध्यान सिर्फ ये होता है हमारा नेक्स्ट मील कब होगा. हम काम के बारे में नहीं
Absolutely right.
सोचते, हम किसी चीज के बारे में नहीं सोचते. So also obviously for a proper balanced diet, one thing which is very important I feel is high salt food should be little avoided, because हमारे पंजाबी culture में नमक मसाले तेल बहुत rich खाना खाते हैं हम लोग. So little bit you should avoid high salt food, high sugar food, low fiber food, like I told you, caffeine and sugary drinks. ये तो आप बच्चे की dictionary से please, I request all the parents for good growth and development
Yeah.
card दीजिए.
Yeah.
Because I see parents are buying the chips, parents are buying
Yes.
the coke. The child does not have money to go to the shop. So if you're telling me that your child goes on eating junk, how has the child been provided with the junk? He has been provided by you. So stop providing them with that junk. That's what I would say. And I would give you some few pointers that please encourage your child to eat whole grains at home. Like आजकल Indian diet में whole grains बहुत ज़्यादा है. जैसे अगर आप normal wheat रोटी भी whole wheat बना दीजिए, oats हैं, quinoa भी available है. मुझे पता है सबको इतना exposure नहीं होता इन खाने के लिए, पर आप अपने घर के खाने की रोटी को भी high fiber बना सकते हैं by using a multigrain आटा. So even basic things like this also, fruit and vegetables तो हर meal में improve करिए. एक बात बहुत आपको याद रखने की जरूरत है when you're planning your child meal is कि low GI food हो. Low GI food होता है जिसमें glycemic index low होता है खाने का. तो इसका मतलब कि वो आपके blood sugar levels को spike नहीं करता. जैसे आप white bread या मैदा खाओगे सुबह breakfast में, तो आपके insulin levels बहुत spike हो जाते हैं, blood sugar levels, right? That releases sugar into your blood circulation and which gets stored in the liver as fat. It's that simple. तो आपको अगर लो जीआई फूड चूज करो, लो जीआई फूड जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, हाई फाइबर, मल्टीग्रेन, ऐसी चीजें. ऑल्सो योगर्ट, ओट्स, फ्रूट्स, वेजिटेबल्स, बार्ले, ये सब आपका लो जीआई रखते हैं. सो मैंने ये बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग एक क्वेश्चन के लिए ना स्वॉप्स बनाए थे. जैसे हम बच्चों को नूडल्स देना चाहते हैं, इवन इन द टिफिन आई सी सम मदर्स पुट आटा नूडल्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स इन द morning tiffin of a child. So I would say why don't you get सेमिया? हमारे local market में सेमिया मिलती हैं सूजी की. So instead of noodles, eat सेमिया. Instead of burgers, make aloo paranthas at home. Instead of meatha desserts, have yogurt with frozen fruit. Instead of butter chicken, have tandoori chicken. And instead of naan, have multigrain roti. Like you can do healthy swaps. Pizza खाना बंद करो, घर पे ढोकला बनाओ. Like just, even an aloo parantha eaten at home is not bad for your child at all. So what I would say, don't worry so much. All you need to do is follow the plate icon. Plate icon होता है, एक plate पे हम बोलते हैं protein, fiber, fruit and vegetable. तो प्रोटीन का मील हो, प्रोटीन मतलब पल्सेस भी हैं आपकी डाइट में, जैसे हम बोलते हैं protein actually is very important for growing children. Like a balanced nutrition is incomplete without a good protein source. Most of our households are basically vegetarian households, जहाँ पे लोग चिकन एग्स, लोग सोचते हैं सिर्फ चिकन और एग में प्रोटीन होता है. ऐसा नहीं होता. आपका प्रोटीन आपके दही में भी है, दाल्स में है, पल्सेस में है, पीनट्स में बहुत प्रोटीन होता है, ब्रोकली में प्रोटीन होता है, स्प्राउटेड दाल, काले चने को स्प्राउट करिए, मूंग दाल को स्प्राउट करिए, उसका प्रोटीन इंटेक 3 गुना बढ़ जाता है. So if you can do these simple things, and you can just add these sprouted moong dals in a chila. You can add like broccoli, जैसे हम गोभी परांठा बनाते हैं, मूली परांठा बनाते हैं, बच्चों को आप ब्रोकली परांठा बना के दीजिए, उसका प्रोटीन और फाइबर कंटेंट भी बढ़ गया एंड एचपी भी बढ़ेगा बच्चे का. So it's just fun things that you can easily do in the diet. So what I would recommend again is just ये याद रखिए आप अपने बच्चों के growing age के लिए, doesn't matter कि बच्चा कितना खा रहा है, कि वो नहीं खा रहा, पर जब वो खाए तो क्वालिटी खाए, क्योंकि that is the main thing that you need for growth and development.
Yeah,
I think
wonderful.
that answers the
Yeah,
question.
that's excellent. And जो point आपने touch किया ना अभी, कि बच्चे की जो education में जो उसकी concentration है या school में जो उसकी performance है, it is equally proportionate to what he's eating at home. ये बात पेरेंट्स को जाननी चाहिए. I find sometimes there are school में बच्चे बैठ नहीं पा रहे हैं. They're very intelligent children, but उनमें इतनी high energy है कि वो concentrate नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. And I'm very sure ऐसे बच्चों की feed में ज़्यादा Pepsi, Coke, chips ये सब होता है, which increases their sugar levels, and then
energy levels.
It hits their so parents need to understand, if you want good performance, if they want good performance in education, they need to focus on diet, as is old saying of Indians, like jaisa an vaisa man. So that absolutely applies to the children.
And you will be amazed at the power of food. आप अगर सिर्फ हफ्ते के लिए बच्चे को हेल्दी न्यूट्रिशियस खाना दें, उसकी डाइट पे ध्यान दें, उसकी नीड्स और वांट्स को फोकस में रखें, यू विल बी सरप्राइज्ड, एक हफ्ते में बॉडी में फर्क पड़ना शुरू हो जाता है. मतलब यू विल बी सरप्राइज्ड कि फूड में कितनी पावर होती है. वी अंडर एस्टिमेट द पावर ऑफ फूड एक्चुअली. एंड ऑल्सो द क्वेश्चन अबाउट मिल्क. सो व्हाट आई वुड रेकमेंड, देखो अब ग्रोइंग चिल्ड्रन है, दे नीड फैट, प्रोटीन, डेयरी, जैसे मैंने आपको टच किया, दे नीड एवरीथिंग. तो आप 2 ग्लासेस ऑफ मिल्क बच्चों को सेफली दे सकते हैं दिन में. बट अगेन I would recommend that why don't you give 1 glass of milk in the morning to children and then give another good source of calcium in the later on of the day. Another good source of calcium, there's heaps, like even a banana eaten in the evening. केले का बहुत बड़ा myth है, केला fat करता है. तो when in the clinic people come to me and say, oh हमको तो 10 साल हो गए हमने केला नहीं खाया, तो I always ask this question, when was the last time you ate noodles or papdi chaat or golgappe? And they'll be like, oh, we just ate that because we were starting a diet. But I said, why don't you eat a banana then? Because in their minds, that is the bun tikki they ate did not make them fat. It's the banana they ate that made them fat, which is really funny.
Yeah.
So this is one thing that we need to tell parents, that banana, mangoes, जो seasonal fruit आता है हमारा, वो बच्चों को जरूर encourage करे खिलाने के लिए. Even if you're putting banana or mango on a cup of vanilla ice cream, it does not matter, as long as the child is enjoying what he's eating.
Wonderful. So I'll just shift to second last question of the show. It is from one of our branch in Kaithal, that is in Haryana. The parents have asked this. Our kid Shivansh, he's 1.9-year-old. He's a toddler. He don't want to drink milk at any cost, even not in different form or like in change of color. What should be the right gap in each meal? What should be his diet plan, as my family is vegetarian?
Yeah, or they are from Haryana.
Haryana, Kaithal.
And वहाँ पे I think predominant nutrition is with the milk and the ghee and everything.
Yes.
True. So I can understand their worry, but see, understand one thing. These days, dairy is a very controversial topic. I don't want to get into it because people are pro-dairy and with dairy, anti-dairy. So like there are other forms of dairy also these days which is available, like almond milk and stuff, which is also very nutritious. But I'm sure I can understand this kid's problem that he's not drinking that white liquid, or even if they change the color, तो वो नहीं पी रहा. So what I would tell the parents is, don't fret about it. If he's not drinking milk, like I touched the topic abhi piche, you can try other sources of calcium. Why are you giving child milk? You're giving child milk for the calcium and the vitamin D, right? So you can take it in other sources. If the child is not having milk, give him yogurt. If he doesn't like yogurt, give him a form of cheese. If he's not eating cheese, give him calcium fortified orange juice. If he doesn't like that, in a simple way to increase your calcium intake of the day is when you make rotis, आप थोड़ी sesame seed, सफेद तेल होता है, उसको sprinkle कर दो आप दाल में, सब्जी में, फुलके में. Sesame seeds is one of the richest sources of calcium, even more than a glass of milk. So basically, we want to give milk to give them that nutrition. When you can easily get more absorbable plant-based nutrition from other foods, why would we not do that? So even broccoli is a very good source of calcium, banana. And you'll be shocked to know that even like a cheese grilled sandwich has 750 milligrams of calcium. That's like the entire calcium content of the day. Just 2 slices of bread and a cube of cheese, a slice of cheese is enough calcium content of the day for the kid. So you can just take other forms of calcium. It's not forced that we have to gulp, put that milk down his throat if he doesn't like it. So, and the second part of the question was, what
about
would be the right gap?
Balanced meal,
Yeah,
and what should be the
meal.
right
Okay,
gap.
so basically, yeah. So basically, the gap between your meals, see, every child, first of all, understand is different. So your friend's child can eat 6 times a day, and your own child will barely eat 3 times a day. So every child is different. हमने एक वो बना दिया स्क्वायर बॉक्स ना कि 3 meals खाने हैं, 2 snack 3 snack खाने हैं, सुबह तुम दूध नहीं पीते, मतलब we make it a big deal out of it, right? But every child is different. So please understand one thing. What I would recommend, 3 big meals like breakfast, lunch, and dinner is definitely recommended. And you take a snack between 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock, 4 to 5. So you put at least 3 hours gap between each meal or 2.5 hours gap. So that the blood sugar, again, the spikes don't happen. That's important. Number 2, what I would recommend, again, it's very important to remember that again, it's not how frequently your child is eating. It is important that what he's eaten, he's being able to digest fully, like the plate of fruit or nuts that you put in front of him, the dal, fulka, sabzi you gave him, his digestive system is completely absorbing all that nutrition जो हम उसको दे रहे हैं. So I think that's a more important thing that we should focus on. कि बच्चा अच्छी क्वालिटी खाता है, अब वो अगर 3 टाइम भी खाना खा रहा है और बीच में वो स्नैक नहीं खाता, या वो 6 टाइम भी खा रहा है और उसकी एपेटाइट इतनी है कि वो खा सकता है, तो आप प्लीज उनको दीजिए. इट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल. डोंट वरी सो मच. द ग्रोइंग चिल्ड्रन, दे कैन डाइजेस्ट एवरीथिंग.
I'll just shift to the last question because we just had 30-minute show, so we just compiled only 6 questions. So this next question is also from the Kethel Haryana branch only. Ira, she is 2.5 years old. She don't like fruits and don't want to eat. What to do? What should be done to increase her height? Her height is 31 inch. I think ये बहुत पेरेंट्स को क्वेश्चन रहा होगा. वेट उनको बच्चों का इतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं लगता है जितना हाइट का पेरेंट्स को. आई थिंक दे फील कि मेरा बच्चा लंबा नहीं हो रहा या बहुत ज्यादा पतला है. मेरे ख्याल से मोटे बच्चे पेरेंट्स के लिए इतनी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, जितना बच्चा पतला है वो प्रॉब्लम ज्यादा होता है, लंबा नहीं है.
I know, but that's what my kids personally, I've got 2 children, they've always been super thin and skinny. And I always used to tell the doctor, when I was a mother, that, oh my God, why are my children so skinny? But really, the good part is that if the child is active, the child has a sense of presence, the child is alert, and physically he's ready to do, he's growing up. Like, it's a joy to watch children grow up. So if he's growing up fine, I think don't worry about it. Like, these things happen. Trust me, when we were growing up, our parents never paid so much attention to our nutrition and our needs the way parents these days take care of their children. It's so amazing. The parents are really taking care of the kids nowadays. Even emotionally, psychologically, I feel we are so sensitive towards our children. Our parents weren't. They were so strict. And they were like, if you like it, you eat it. If you don't, you can go away. So, okay. So this question is, my kid doesn't like fruits and doesn't want to eat fruits at all.
Fruits as well as about the height also.
Yeah. So quickly, I'll answer it. Firstly, again, like I would say, be a good role model in front of the child. You should be eating a lot of fruit and vegetables. So make sure you eat your fruit in front of your child. Do not force feed children, like I'll say again and again. Also, another trick would be to add fruits to an already existing food that he loves. Okay, suppose he likes ice cream, like I told you. Put a banana or a mango on top of the ice cream bowl. If he likes pancakes, put some fruit on it. If he likes yogurt, freeze the yogurt, put some fruits in it. So already existing food ko fruit mein dal dijiye. You can make fruit skewers, you know. Another thing that I notice, you know, children sometimes don't eat fruit क्योंकि उनको वो tastelessness या मीठापन अच्छा नहीं लगता. उस पे चाट मसाला डाल दीजिए, नमक थोड़ा डाल दीजिए, लेमन डाल दीजिए, उसका टेस्ट चेंज कर दीजिए. तो आप different ways में. Another trick that I would tell you quickly is take a blender, मिक्सी लीजिए, उसमें बनाना डालिए, कीवी डालिए, एप्पल डाल दीजिए, आमंड्स डालिए, थोड़ा पानी डालिए और मिक्सी चला दीजिए. इतना अच्छा शेक बनता है और बच्चे को पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि उसमें इतने सारे फ्रूट्स हैं. So that's a quick nutrition way to give the children. Again, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, कोई चाट बन रही है, कोई फ्रूट सैलेड बन रहा है, उसमें बच्चों को चॉप करके छोटे छोटे फ्रूट्स खुद कटोरी में दे दीजिए. Let them enhance the eating experience by mixing and matching themselves. For the height, I'll quickly come to it. Again, we would specify eating healthy food, like high fiber food, जो मैं पूरा time आपको specify करते आई हूँ. It's very important to have a good routine for the child. Regular exercise, adequate sleep. Sleep is the number one thing I would recommend, because sometimes we neglect. बच्चे late night तक टीवी देख रहे हैं, बच्चे मोबाइल है, आजकल बच्चों के अपने रूम्स हैं, हमको पता भी नहीं चलता बच्चे लैपटॉप पे कितनी देर तक बैठे हुए हैं. So good posture. A good posture in yoga is, you know how you stretch your arms upwards and stand for at least 1 minute. So अपनी body को पूरा stretch करिए. Exercise is very important to grow your height. अगर आप योगा कोई पोज नहीं कर सकते, आप वॉक करिए. अपने बच्चों को प्लीज फिजिकली एक्टिव रखिए. कोई बैडमिंटन शाम को बच्चों के साथ खेल लीजिए, कुछ भी फिजिकल एक्टिविटी. हाइट ग्रो करने के लिए कैल्शियम और विटामिन डी बहुत जरूरी होता है. 95% ऑफ द इंडियन पॉपुलेशन हैज अ विटामिन D3 डेफिशिएंसी. प्लीज अगर आप करवा सकते हैं बच्चे का D3 जरूर चेकअप करवाइए, क्योंकि वो प्रॉब्लम सिर्फ एक सिंपल हफ्ते में एक गोली से सॉल्व हो सकती है. मोस्ट ऑफ आवर इंडियन चिल्ड्रन आर डेफिशिएंट इन विटामिन D3. Calcium, again, good sources. Protein is very important. So 2 things that I would specify for height is calcium and protein. Protein के आपके अच्छे घर के sources, again, दाल, pulses, पनीर, दही, yogurt, tofu. ये इंडियन डाइट में बहुत प्रोटीन, आयरन और विटामिन बी का बी कॉम्प्लेक्स होता है इनमें. All these nutrients promote development of the child and metabolism. बच्चे के मेटाबॉलिज्म को तेज रखिए. ये सब पॉइंटर्स अगर आप करेंगे, डेफिनेटली बच्चे की हाइट अच्छी ग्रो होगी. पर हाइट से ज्यादा बच्चे की अच्छी न्यूट्रिशन पे ध्यान दीजिए. 100% the kid will be fine.
Yeah, that's wonderful answers to all the questions. I think जिन पेरेंट्स के क्वेश्चन अभी हम नहीं भी सिलेक्ट कर पाए बिकॉज ऑफ टाइम पॉसिटी, उनके भी आंसर्स इसमें हैं, बिकॉज यू हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट न्यूट्रिशन, यू हैव फोकस्ड ऑन फाइबर, यू हैव फोकस्ड on what is meal planned, and we are focused on extra feeding, overfeeding of the children. So I think your parents,
Exactly.
When they listen to all these things, they will understand.
Yeah.
They should
And I've given
listen
them
to
some good tricks to
yeah.
include some nice vegetables and fiber, in your chila. Add sesame seed, add little sprout in it. बच्चों को पता भी नहीं चलता. What I do, when my kids never used to eat all this chilas and all, I used to take them to the kitchen. I would tell them, I'm putting the ingredients and you whisk it. So वो खुद बनाते बनाते अपनी different shapes में बना के वो खा ही लेते थे. So what I would suggest again to the parents is take it easy. Don't stress too much. Be a good role model for your children. Take out all that biscuit, junk, maida from your own cupboard sabse pehle.
Yeah.
Children are only eating what you are making available to them. Please remember that. So don't, impose too much on the child. They're only children. They're so, children are from like little angels paradise here. They're angels. So let's take care of them properly. And all the best to everyone. It's been a pleasure, actually.
Yeah, pleasure, ma'am, having you. Thank you so much for sparing time for all the children.
No problem.
And I think on behalf of my parents of Angels Paradise, I thank you for answering all the questions and keeping patience.
Great.
And
Thank
with
you.
us. Thank you, ma'am. See you.
Thank you.